A to Z acronyms for Python programming. API Application Programming Interface, a set of rules and protocols for building and interacting with software applications. AI Artificial Intelligence, a field of computer science focused on creating systems that can perform tasks requiring human intelligence. ANSI American National Standards Institute, an organization that sets standards for programming languages, including Python. BDFL Benevolent Dictator for Life, a title given to Guido van Rossum, the creator of Python, who had the final say in Python's development until 2018. BOM Byte Order Mark, a Unicode character used to signal the byte order of a text file. CLI Command Line Interface, a text-based interface used to interact with software, including Python scripts. CPython, the default and most widely used implementation of Python, written in C. CSV, separated values, a file format used to store tabular data, often processed using Python CSV module. DB-API Database API, a standard interface for Python modules to interact with databases. Django, a high-level Python web framework for building web applications quickly. DRYO Repeat Yourself, a software development principle aimed at reducing repetition in code. EOL End of Life, the point at which a software version is no longer supported or maintained. EAFP Easier to ask for forgiveness than permission, a Python coding style that assumes things will work and handles exceptions if they don't. Flask, a lightweight Python web framework for building web applications and APIs. FTP File Transfer Protocol, a protocol for transferring files over a network, supported by Python's FLID module. GIL Global Interpreter Lock, a mutex in CPython that prevents multiple threads from executing Python bytecode simultaneously. GUI Graphical User Interface, a visual interface for interacting with software, often built using Python libraries like Kinter or Pict. HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol, a protocol for transferring data over the web, used in Python libraries like Request and HTTP Client. HTML Hypertext Markup Language, the standard language for creating web pages, often processed using Python libraries. IDE, Integrated Development Environment, a software application for writing and debugging code, such as PyCharm or VS Code. IPython, an interactive Python shell with enhanced features for debugging and testing. JSON JavaScript Object Notation, a lightweight data interchange format, supported by Python's JSON module. LBYL Look Before You Leap, a coding style that checks for conditions before performing actions, as opposed to EAFP. LGTM Looks Good to Me, a phrase used in code reviews to indicate approval. MRO Method Resolution Order, the order in which Python looks for methods in a class hierarchy. MVC Model View Controller, a design pattern used in web frameworks like Django. NumPy Numerical Python, a Python library for numerical computing and working with arrays. OOP Object-Oriented Programming, a programming paradigm based on objects and classes, widely used in Python. ORM, Object Relational Mapping, a technique for converting data between incompatible systems used in libraries like SQL Alchemy. TEP Python Enhancement Proposal, a design document providing information to the Python community. TIP Pip Installs Packages, the package installer for Python used to install and manage libraries. PyPI Python Package Index, a repository of software for the Python programming language. QA, Quality Assurance, the process of ensuring software quality through testing and debugging. REPL, Redeval Print Loot, an interactive programming environment that takes user inputs, evaluates them, and returns results. REST, Representational State Transfer, an architectural style for designing networked applications often used in APIs. SQL, Structured Query Language, a language for managing and querying relational databases supported by Python libraries like SQLite3. Sphinx, a documentation generator for Python projects. TDD, Test-Driven Development, a software development approach where tests are written before the actual code. UDF, User-Defined Function, a function created by the user to perform a specific task. UTF, Unicode Transformation Format, a character encoding standard, such as UTF-8, used in Python for text processing. VCS, Version Control System, a system for tracking changes in code, such as Git. WSGI, Web Server Gateway Interface, a standard interface between web servers and Python web applications. XML, Extensible Markup Language, a markup language for storing and transporting data, supported by Python's XML module. ZODB, Zope Object Database, a native object database for Python, used in the Zope application server. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share.